Oh, here we go again. Riders Republic posted yet another tweet. If you're a member, you know why this scares me just a little bit. Wait, no, hang on, wait. Oh, no, this is awesome. There's a companion now on Twitch. Oh, sick. Well, stay tuned because this is the main topic this week. We will be talking about the Riders Republic Twitch companion in just a second. Welcome back to the Riders Report. Before we get started, a special thank goes out to our YouTube members who made this week's episode possible. Thank you to executive producers Bone Crusher 2D and Coach 34.
And Everyone Loves Gahan.
Along with co-producers Mitch's Mom and Steep. And not to forget our fans and Fans Plus. You can hit join down below or just hang around for the end of this video to learn about our exclusive content and channel perks.
The wait is finally over and we have posted our official clan in Riders Republic. You can search for the Tartiflette Games on the clan function, and there are just 62 spots left because, you know, both of us are the first two members. So if you want to rep that TFG clan in Riders Republic, be sure to join.
If you don't know how to spell Tartiflette, go back through the Nick and Mitch video catalog and you will find it. It's spelled on all of our TFG videos. Sorry, please continue with news.
Season 2 of Riders Republic launched on April 26th and 27th, so if you've been missing for the past 3 weeks, we have a couple videos talking about those patch notes, and I might still have that link down below. But they came out with some more news last week. They now have an official Twitch extension where you can link your account, and then people who are watching your Twitch stream can find out all about you. They can learn about your career, what gear you're wearing, and much more. So we'll be talking about that in the main topic.
So something cool to note before we get started with this main topic on this brand new Twitch extension. Mitch mentioned at the top of news that the Nick and Mitch clan, the Tartiflette Games, call sign TFG, has been introduced into the wild. There's 62 spots remaining. Be sure to get on the Tartiflette Games clan today, because we're hoping that all 62 spots will be filled before next week's episode. But something that happened within the community that was brought to our attention, and we would like to recreate it with the Nick and Mitch clan, Toon Squad, I believe this is Call Me Jay's clan, posted a picture of all 11 members together on the map at once. How cool is that? They were all able to get into the same server and snap a pic. So it's only natural that the Nick and Mitch Tartiflette Games clan has to do this as well. And we have to pick a trick park. Are we going X Games? Are we going, where do you want this? Bear Park? Where?
I think it would have to be X Games. And yeah, right. Call Me Jay, known for a lot of his wild stunts wearing the bunny helmet. I do think they have more members, though. This is just, they were able to get 12 members in the same place, which is impressive because I think you can have 5 or 6 per squad. So, you know, when you're in a squad, everyone's going to be on the same map. But the fact that they were able to get at least 2 of those together and then take a giant photo, it's really cool. It's just, you know, going to be exciting to see people having 6, 7, 8, 10 people pulling off some stunts and making some content.
Yeah, I agree. I cannot wait. So yeah, right now you can go on to Riders Republic and you can search the Tartiflette Games TFG and join that clan, and we're going to try to emulate a picture here in the very near future, so make sure you're a part of the clan, make sure you're a part of that picture whenever it happens. Mitch, you posted a tweet into the channel here, into our little run of show. You want to give it a rundown? I mean, it's a video, there's a lot to unpack in this video. I'm sure we're showing it and I'm sure it's linked down below, but let's just do a brief overview for those of us who aren't watching the screen.
They came out with an official Twitch extension for Riders Republic, which lets you link your accounts together. And then while people are watching you stream, they can pull up kind of over top of your stream or down below, depending on the app. They can pull up a lot of your information from Riders Republic. So they can see your rider profile, your career status, what gears and toys you're using, the outfits, multiplayer, like your weekly level and weekly divisions, and even some of your sponsor information. So it's just, you know, cool that you're going to be able to go through everyone's complete details and see what choices they're making when they're playing.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm very ignorant in the land of Twitch, so I'm not sure what other companion apps are offering. Like, I can't compare this to other Twitch extensions, but I really like this. And, if you're following someone that you are really passionate about, some creator, some gamer that you really love to follow, just seeing that extra step now, you can kind of get into their head or just see a little more behind the scenes of what they're doing. And it makes it that much more intimate, not only for the viewer, but for the creator and the gamer as well. Everything is out in the open. There's no more hiding behind anything. I can't hide my career stats anymore. Everyone will see how bad I truly am, and I don't know. Do you think that this will hurt streamers? Like, if they're not all they're chalked up to be, or do you think that this is just a fun little add-on? Like, I don't know.
I don't think it's going to hurt them. I think they'll probably enjoy this. I mean, they have the option of not linking it too. So if they don't want that stuff out in the open, they just don't link.
They're liars.
But I think this could help in cases where, you're playing and have a decent crowd watching, and every single time like you do a bike race, they're like, what bike are you using? What bike are you using? What skis do you have on right now? Then you can just be like, open the app, where you could have a bot that says open the app. So that way you don't like constantly, I've seen in streams before where people are asking what gear. The person, if they want to, has to stop, go into the menu, show it off, and then you can see the stats. So this just makes it easy for, you and me watching someone to figure out what they're using.
Yeah, I mean, screenshots can only get you so far, and especially the outfits. As the shop is growing and exploding how it is, all of these limited runs that we're getting now, finding those exact pieces can be kind of a chore from a screenshot or just a quick pause of a stream. So being able to see all of that kind of just laid out in front of you is wonderful. You're also going to see their multiplayer weekly levels as well as weekly divisions. So that is a storyline generator right there. Watch me fight back for D3. Watch me try to get top 10 on this. And being able to track that just gives a little bit more edge to those folks who love creating a story within their streams rather than just going out and playing it and seeing what is out there.
I'm watching through the video again too. And when you were talking about character creation, under the custom outfits, you can see like the name of what they're using and what levels. So like the sumo dancer outfit, the tutu ballet dancer helmet, the large mirror lenses. And it also shows you the cost. So it's, you can also see how much it costs to get in the game, or if it's something that you have to use coins. I don't think they could ever reach this point, but it would be super cool. Going. Yeah. If you could scroll, see they have that hat, and then just click it and buy it on your account if you have the funds too. So next time you log in, it's sitting there.
That is some iFruit GTA 5 BS right there. like it's a game within a game, and it's an app. It's an Amazon shopping app within a video game within a streaming platform.
I mean, honestly, I'd take that. I remember GTA 100%. Like pulling it up, and you could customize your car and just pay on the app and make the changes to like tune the performance or paint jobs. And, that would be something really useful. There's stuff like Riders Republic. If I'm away for a few days, I can't log in to check the store and buy a certain outfit. But if there's, an app or a way to go through and just buy that to your account, if you have the funds, like that's an easy way to keep people engaged.
Now, I wonder if they redirect that, of course you could just link the account, but would it be less legwork to link it to, say, your PlayStation account? So, but then all of the items would have to be added as DLC, individually. Yeah, never mind. But I mean, hey, they have set this up, and it really does look and feel like a shop, like a mobile shop. So I would not be surprised that in the future you link your Ubisoft Club account to this extension and you're able to purchase or at least hold. That would be a cool feature too. If it is a limited thing, it's a limited hat, limited pair of glasses, and you can just say hold, and it'll hold it on your account for 24 hours. So even if you miss that window, you still have it reserved, for the next time you log back in. I don't know. I'm spitballing here. I wanted to move on to sponsors as well. Just from a marketing mindset here. What an incredible way to offer, additional value for your third-party sponsors. They're going, hey, Red Bull, not only are you in the game, not only are we going to do 10 tweets over the next 6 months tagging you, but you're going to be, on these Twitch extensions in front of people's faces. I wonder if those sponsors at some point also would be linked to real life, redbull.com merch or gear for those brands, not just showing what they're riding in the game.
Yeah. That
added value all day.
That's what they're looking for, right? Do you have any idea, like what else you would want to see come like in the future in this Twitch extension and stuff that they don't showing right now?
I'm not exactly sure just yet. I kind of want to see what the community does with it and if it takes off, or if this is just, some lip service that they're giving us. Oh, look at Shiny, play with Shiny for a second while we fix whatever else is in the game, while we still don't have a replay mode. But something in terms of a multiplayer, like adding dynamic elements to this extension would be very cool. You have a private race that's hooked up through the app, through the extension, and oh, look at that. We just put a black hole, or we just put a big canyon right in the middle of the map. You have to hit that ramp to jump over. Something like release the giant balls that are going to chase them in the mass race. Deflate one of their tires so they lose grip at one point or another. Some kind of power up or some kind of inclusion. If they're going to go down this route of making this a Twitch accessible game and trying to build a Twitch audience, obviously that is what they're trying to do. They're trying to build a streamer base. You might want to have some inclusion there. Can the engine do it? I have no idea. Is Ubisoft going to allocate the time and resources to do that? I have no idea, but that would be really cool, I think.
Yeah. Wasn't Ubisoft's Battle Royale kind of built on that? Like, couldn't Twitch viewers impact the game? Was it called Hyperspace? I don't think most people know the name of it, but Ubisoft's like Battle Royale was kind of built on the idea that people watching on Twitch could either vote or choose certain options and impact the match as it was happening, which is a really cool concept. Just it was in a bloated marketplace at that time.
Right. Yeah. And it's not that Riders, I just don't think Riders has the platform to innovate like that. I think that innovation may be severely lost on an audience, and just in general, if it is, if it's implemented in Riders. This whole idea is spurred from I forget what the name of the league is. It's not the XFL, but it is an American football league, like a breakaway league, that folks at home, you can say, we're the quarterback's going to run the ball this play, and it's first down, kick it. And it's like crowdsourced coaching, basically crowdsourced interactions during the gameplay. Everyone has a phone now. That seems like the next step. Sorry, I think I cut you off.
No, that was, yeah. I could see them using the Switch extension too. At least what I want to see is in multiplayer matches, if you're doing those races or playing Showdown Tricks Battle, if you could pop up the scoreboard, like the live scoreboard of everyone playing, the one that you get at the very end of the match, like how many stars they've collected, how many knocked or takedowns they've done. If you could have that pop up while the match was going on, it would add like a nice extra layer to the game. And then they said that like leaderboards eventually should be coming into the game for all of the events. So it'd be cool to be able to, watch Steep play and go through and check out his top times or like his number ones on all of the events. So then you could compare it to yourself.
Right. And geez, oh man, that opens up an entirely new realm for creators as well. Record not only your computer, but record your phone, cast your phone or whatever, screen record, so you can get live leaderboards. You can get live things so that you can put that in post. I'm just thinking of TFG. You put 5 people on a racetrack and you can track all of their times at all of the different gates. Boom. That's how much time does that take you to do? Plus animations and real timing. It's a nuisance. But yeah, this is a wonderful first step. We've been saying it for weeks and weeks now. Every time they're unveiling something new in season 2, we always end the conversation this same exact way. But it's a wonderful way to end it. This is a wonderful starting point. We see what they're trying to do. We understand it. And I hope the community does as well. And I hope that they tech this to get this to a level that really does benefit the game in the back end. Folks are going to see this and go, whoa, Riders Republic, I might not want to play that, but that's really cool that you have that Twitch extension. You have that extra feature in other games. You always want to see other games trying to pick those elements out for their own. So wonderful starting base for Season 2 yet again. Whoa, look out. Look out, everyone. Lock your doors, close the guardrail on the ski lift, on the chair lift, because they let Apai loose at Ruka. Apai coming out with an IRL skiing video. I believe it's skiing, right?
Yes.
Snowboarding. Oh, geez. Oh, man, I messed it up already.
Bit of both. It's him and a few of his friends just, putting together a bunch of their clips from the season, it looks like, or at least an extended outing that they were on. And it's always so much fun to watch people doing the stuff in real life.
Yeah, there's nothing like actually shredding with your friends. Video games just can never get close. So thank you for sending the vibes our way, Apai. You can go check that video out yourself. Just about 5.5 minutes. Something that is not 5.5 minutes would be a TikTok. Specifically, Ian Hawk BMX throwing IRL bike tricks. This kid, Mitch, this kid can play video game bikes. This kid can do real life bikes. There's just Ian Hawk BMX is BMX.
Yeah. We got to start our TFG sponsorship for like real life athletes where they get like 10 cents or something. He's just pulling
what can we offer them?
Yeah. 10 cents and a sticker. And that's all
my gosh.
He's pulling off some real cool tricks on the bike. And I think I saw him post on YouTube a full like in real life compilation. So like a bunch of clips at a park.
Absolute nasty. Ian, make your way to Baltimore, Maryland, so we can go rip Charm City Skate Park together. It's another indoor park here in Charm City. Also, let us know if you want a vinyl sticker for your bike or for your helmet. We would love for you to show TFG in your videos as you just move through the world into greatness. Mitch, please take this away. I am rambling. Ian Hawk BMX just has me in a trance. What can I say?
Well, this one will also have you in a trance. We have Mr. Man posting a TikTok, and it's just a very small edit of him skiing one of the loops, but he's cutting back and forth between night and day, wearing a slightly different outfit, and it's such a cool way to do an edit. I mean, same trick, but slightly different look.
That is huge. Have you ever used CapCut? I know a lot of our folks use CapCut.
I haven't yet.
It's a mobile editor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love the touch with the backpack with the lights on it, given that extra element of night versus day. Fantastic. That looks like it was filmed in Unreal Engine 5.
I know.
Moving on, we have another video from Abouts. This one, episode 6 of Bike Tricks and Stunts. You can't beat it.
No, he's getting used to this new season. He is loving it. He also does say that he is saving some clips from last season and this season because he is starting to learn and get good at Premiere Pro. He used CapCut on his iPhone before, though, so it is a totally different world. That's why I've tried CapCut once. I downloaded it, and it's different, so I just got to get used to it.
Yeah, well, on the same vein as different, we are moving video games. We're going to take a quick intermission and pop on over to Shredders because Ev is throwing it down with that fisheye lens.
Yeah, I've been seeing a few edits come out from Shredders, and they just look beautiful. There's a lot of toys to play with, especially in the urban settings. You got the winches and a bunch of buildings and rails to ride on, and it's just so smooth in this game.
Yeah, I mean, and not to harp on Riders Republic, but the fact that the cameras in the game makes this feel completely different than any Riders Republic edit that's out there. You just can't get the same feel. And if you're not aware of what we are talking about every single week, this is a wonderful example. To watch this video and then watch a Riders Republic, not saying it's better or worse, it just offers something different. And especially Ev loves throwing that VHS camcorder filter on top of this. And with some of the shaking and the manual movements, it's just, chef's kiss for Ev. Well done to everyone who is pumping out their own content this week. We had so much come through this past week that we were not able to share all of them in the time that we have in the episode. So please do us a favor. Do these riders and these creators a favor. Join us over on the Nick and Mitch Discord. The link is right down below, and go to the self-promo channel. There you will find, and you can also submit videos that you and other riders have created. We gotta share the love. We all have to support one another. If you can't have the family backing you up, what else are you doing it? Who else are you doing it for, right? We're the family in that analogy, just in case you missed it.
Gotcha. Now I'm caught up.
Cool. Yeah. Good. That's going to do it for this week's episode 27 of our 100 Guaranteed Riders Report episodes. Thank you so much for joining us, especially to our YouTube members. Executive producers, Bone Crusher 2D, Coach 34, and everyone loves Gahan. We certainly do. Co-producers, Mitch's mom and Steep, and our fans and Fans Plus. If you would also like to become a member for a tiny little monetary donation, little fee every month, it helps support the channel. You can hit join down below. Check out all of the cool perks that we have to offer. You can also just subscribe for free to stay up to date on everything that is happening over here at Nick and Mitch.
Yeah, I know I did just post the members only video of making a medal. So it's like 30 minutes long, bit of the process, talking through a lot, some time lapse, and we'll have my mom, playing Riders Republic coming up sometime this month. So you can also subscribe, check us out on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Discord, where we have lots of fun chats, and you can post your own clips and self-promo so they can be shown in the next episode.
Yes, be sure to join the Tartiflette Games. That is our Nick and Mitch clan in Riders Republic. There are 62 out of 64 spots left because you're going to join Nick and Mitch in the best clan in all of the land. We will see y'all next week with a full Tartiflette Games clan. Until then, I'm Nick.
And I'm Mitch.
And we'll see yins on the slopes.